right, man. What's good,
What's up?
everybody?
What's the topic?
The
What's
topic
up?
the topic today is a topic that we were talking about in the Discord that I wasn't really present for. The other people that were present kind of were too busy, so they're not here. But he was there,
Right.
so it's gonna be. We talked about this kind of in our previous vid about how hip hop is dying, and basically Mars thinks that new school artists, new generation artists need their own genre, and that they shouldn't be grouped in hip hop, and it causes you explain because
All
I
right.
wasn't there.
So I feel like that style of rap should be its own genre
What style?
because
What
it's.
style? What style? Explain. You can't just say that style because nobody knows what you're talking about. Like you have to explain.
I would say that the rage part of hip hop should be its own genre. I think it should
Okay, are you gonna like elaborate or are you just going?
because I feel like if you put those artists who have a whole different sound, yes, they're rhyming, but they're not traditionally rapping. You're talking about something that people have been accustomed to for like 30 years, my nigga. Of just simple rap, hook, rap. Even if there isn't a hook, just raps and just regular rapping in general. There are some exceptions where people may add, some melodies to it, you know what I'm saying, or have a different flow. But to the extent of like some Cardi songs, even the new Uzi song, we was listening to that earlier in the call. Um, that's really not. He's not rapping on that fucking song at
Are you
all.
talking about what you're saying?
Yeah, like
Okay.
that song will excel in its own genre.
Okay.
You're putting it up as, huh? Were you speaking? I didn't want to cut you off.
He doesn't rap on Just Wanna Rock either.
No, but that's still.
Like you see what you're
This
saying?
is where.
Like this might be a short video because I'm about to cook him. He's not making sense. His points don't make any sense.
Okay.
If you're saying to put rage artists, who give me an example?
Cardi, Trippie Redd, Ken Carson, Slayer. Um. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? I can't think of them off the top of my head right now, but it's a few. Any rage artist in general, or any artist or any rapper
Geyser.
who has that rock aesthetic or that in their music, or that punk rock aesthetic in their music.
Punk rock aesthetic.
All these niggas got the punk rock aesthetic, bro. All of them.
I just disagree. Like, what do you say to somebody who actually listens to punk rock and goes and they go and they hear, oh yeah, these rappers have punk rock aesthetic, and then they go and they listen to it and they're like, yeah, this is not punk rock at all. This is like
Yeah, but them niggas who
that's like me and you, right? Let's say like, okay, for example, let's say
right.
you consider yourself a gamer, right? And then we go to
Yes.
somebody like myself who really games, and then I see you playing something and you're garbage at it, and it's just like, I thought y'all say he was a real gamer. He's not a real gamer.
That's apples and oranges, my nigga. You
It's
can't
not.
do that.
It's not apples and oranges. It's literally the same thing. Like, I just feel like people who actually not gonna say that their genre isn't respected, but people who actually listen to rock and metal and everything wouldn't go to like, you wouldn't say go listen to Lil Uzi because he's basically a punk rock artist in hip hop. Because
But
then what's gonna happen is they're gonna start with Love Is Rage, no punk, nothing there, no punk rock, anything, nothing. Then
Alright,
they're gonna go to Uzi versus the World, Perfect Love Tape. They're not gonna even
I
get to that punk rock aesthetic that you're talking about until Pink Tape, which is so far into his discography that like the person that's listening from the other genre might not even make it to that point.
I tell you this, I'm going to stop saying punk rock because I'm saying that because that's the aesthetic and that's the vibe and that's the image these rappers give off, and that's the only word or category I can associate them niggas with, but their music, it needs to be it's a completely different sound, bro. It is not the traditional rap sound. It's not. By all means, it is not. I listen to a whole lot of Red, a lot, my nigga. And that is the album that these niggas cling to as the most influential album for the new generation. That shit is not hip hop, my nigga. That shit is a whole different thing, bro.
It literally, for one, yeah, it is the most influential for the new generation. Yes, check.
Which I love. It's a and that's why I want it to be its own genre.
It is hip hop. He's literally rapping. How do you listen to Bino? If you take Bino and remove the production and it's just the vocals, I drive a coupe, you know it's a laser, selling cocaine, just like the 80s. I caught a body and went on vacation. She sucking my dick, I was on the PlayStation. I ride in the demon, I took her from racing. I ride in the demon, I took her from...
The beat makes it fire. The beat makes it fire though, bro.
It's not just the beat. It's not just the beat. He's flowing, he's rapping, he has pockets, he has lines. He's trying to do something. He's trying to rap.
You know it's ass acapella though, right?
No, it's not.
It's ass acapella.
No, it's not. You could put it over a boom bap beat, and then my point will be proven that it is literally hip hop. You could put it over a boom bap beat, and it will.
Is Bino your only case in this matter?
Bino, Slayer, I love you, I hate you, not playing. Like, what are you talking about? He's yelling on not playing at the end of the verse.
What is that traditional rap, Chris?
Bro, out of here, out of space. Honestly? All in my face. Money down for my case. I can't lie, life's great. I can't lie, life's great. I can't lie, life's good. You know this shit been good. Yeah, you know I'm from the hood, but I made it out the hood. But I made it out the woods. Smoking on dope every day as I should. Counting on money every day as I should. That's rapping. He's literally rapping. What are you talking about? You're getting cooked. But
the Sonics is different, bro. The Sonics is different. It's a whole different style. Yo, bro.
It's a different style of rap, but it's not that different to the point. Hello?
It is that different.
It's not that different to the point to where it can't be boxed into hip hop, bro.
It shouldn't be, because now you're diminishing. Bro, you're diminishing.
It's not diminishing. It's showing that I can go and become a new artist and go into this genre and change the genre. It doesn't have to be the same thing forever. Nothing stays the same forever, bro. You sound like Ebro. Like,
I don't sound like fucking Ebro because I actually like the fucking music.
But you're saying it.
Listen, I feel like these niggas deserve more credit. I feel like if you give these niggas their own genre, whatever it is, not punk rock. Let's just call it black rock, right? You have their own genre. Whole lot of Red. It's like fucking off the wall, nigga. That shit is like fucking Thriller. Within that genre, in hip hop, that shit is like, I mean, to fans, to Cardi fans and fans of the rage culture, it is a classic. But it should be an overall classic to its genre because it is a masterpiece of an album.
It is a hip hop classic. I don't care what nobody says. And you can't.
I'm not going with that. I'm not going with that. I'm not giving it that, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not.
How are you not? It influenced the whole next generation of hip hop. What are you talking about?
Yes, but that's not traditional. You know who it inspired?
Uzi.
And shout out to this nigga. I wish him all the great success in life, right? Too Smiley, nigga. He's inspired by a whole lot of Red. Look what the fuck he put out. Not my forte in music.
A lot of people are inspired by a whole lot of Red. Even artists that you listen to right now that are traditional rappers. Listen to a whole lot of Red. I mean,
give me them. That's traditional rappers.
Who do we consider traditional? Would you consider anybody in the big three traditional? Yes or no?
No, yeah, they are traditional. Yeah,
yes,
big three. Yeah,
every one of them.
It's inspired by Cardi, Playboy Cardi.
You don't think that Pain 1993 was inspired by Cardi at all?
Inspired.
Exactly. Get out of here. Get out. No. Get out of here. Like this is what I'm talking about.
No. Inspired, like. They looked up to they're older than that nigga. And somebody was looking up, inspired by that nigga.
Just because you're inspired somebody does not mean inspired by someone does not mean that you look up to them. It means that their product inspired you to maybe try and do the same thing or something similar with your product. Does not mean that they're looking up to him like, oh my God, Cardi. Like, no. That's not what I'm saying. What you're saying
is
that they're not hip hop, and by your logic,
are in their fucking ass.
Okay, so by your logic, right? Drake and Kendrick shouldn't be considered hip hop because they branched out and did other genres that aren't hip hop.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Because if we're being technical, if you want to be technical, To Pimp a Butterfly is a jazz album. So Kendrick should be in a jazz genre, and Honestly Nevermind is a dance album. So Drake should be in a dance genre because that's not traditional rap. More Life isn't traditional rap, so he shouldn't be placed and he shouldn't be considered a hip hop artist, him or Kendrick. And J. Cole is just born boom bap raps, not boring. That's disrespectful. I like J. Cole. I'm just saying. Based on your logic, because Whole Lotta Red is one album in a 4-album discography, for you to be saying that he should be placed in an entirely different genre, even though he's rapping on the song, yes, he is experimenting on the album.
But you could tell he was going this route from the beginning. I knew he was. When I seen the first time I seen Cardi, Broke Boy, what video? This nigga's a rock star. This nigga don't want to fucking rap. He's probably just rapping because he just got to do it to get on. This nigga wants to be a fucking rock star. And that's why Whole Lotta Red is his best album, because it's fully him being
You
him.
said Music was his best album. What happened to that? You literally said that. And you put it on God.
Things change. I did say that. Things change.
He's rapping.
This is
He literally out-rapped Kendrick. He out-rapped Kendrick. He out-rapped Kendrick. He out-rapped Kendrick. But he's not a hip-hop artist. He literally out-rapped him on Good Credit. Gave him 30. What? Kendrick came up there talking about who's going to bundle and who's going to merch the bundles. So generational. But you're talking about, he shouldn't be considered hip-hop. And just even besides Cardi, Ken literally started.
Why'd you bring up the bundles point?
He said that in his verse.
Why'd you bring that up though? Why is that a bad thing?
That's the only thing that's memorable about his verse. Like, he wasn't really saying anything else.
Oh gosh. All right, man.
Then same with Uzi. He just branched out for one project that he didn't even branch out the entire thing. That's why I hate the discourse about albums like Pink Tape and albums like More Life, is because people hear 1 or 2 songs and they're like, man, he was trying to be Jamaican on that whole album. He was trying to be like he's pretending like he's from the UK from that entire album. Oh, Uzi, he's trying to make a rock album when that's just not the case. There's Werewolf and the Chop Suey cover. Those are the only 2 like rock songs on the entire album. And I know because I listened to the album. And I love the album. Those are the only 2 songs. If you're trying to tell me that Flooded the Face is not a rap song, you are literally tripping, because that is a hip hop song, from the production to the lyrics to what he's saying in the music. Just because it's not traditional does not mean that it's not hip hop. And what I was saying yesterday is, you want to put them in their own genre so bad. We're going to do that. And everyone is going to flock there. Because what did you say yesterday? It's a young man's game. The youth is
I've never obliged to that rhetoric at all. I've never obliged to that rhetoric at all. Never. I think you put them niggas in their own genre, their fans are there, and those same fans can be fans of hip-hop. Like I am. I'll be at those concerts or those shows, listen to those albums, just like I'll be at the traditional rap hip-hop shows and concerts and listen to those albums.
That's you. You're 40. You're 40.
I'm 33.
You're not going to be either of those.
But I listen to other forms of music so I can appreciate their shit and understand that they're not trash. To a rapper, they are trash. To a traditional rapper, Playboi Carti's ass. Garbage.
Like who? Who's the traditional rapper that said Carti was garbage? Because from my understanding, all they do is show him
TV. Like niggas gonna say it on TV. Like niggas actually gonna say it on camera that a nigga's ass. Come on, bro. You know these rappers.
J. Cole said about Uzi. J. Cole said about Uzi in 2016. Why did nobody else say it? What?
He's right. But to traditional rapper standards, Uzi's ass.
No, he's not. Ass. Even if we do traditional rap standards, you cannot deny his ability to rap.
Best. I'm not denying it, but he's mid at best. There's a lot of good rappers that are sevens. Havoc from Mobb Deep. is a 6'7" as a rapper.
7 isn't mid.
He's a traditional rapper.
If you're saying Uzi is a 7, that's not mid. That's pretty good. 7 out of 10.
6'7". 6'7".
There's no way you just did that, bro. You're 33 years old, bro.
I have a fucking 13-year-old kid, nigga.
There's no way you just did that, bro. Oh my god.
You set it up. I mean,
I didn't. You were the one who keeps saying 6'7". Havoc is a good 6'7". Like, if Uzi's a 7, how come Havoc can be a 6? And he's hip hop, but Uzi can't be. If he's a 7, as far as rapping goes. How come Havoc's hip hop?
Because he's traditionally fucking rapping. He's not.
Uzi did that on a.
Yeah, 2 niggas. Yeah. He's not doing that.
You never heard Baby Pluto. You never heard Baby Pluto.
I've heard Baby Pluto.
You never heard Pop.
He does rap. I'll give you that. He does rap.
You never heard Free Uzi. He's rapping.
That's my shit. No, he's rapping.
He's rapping. Is Lil Yachty hip hop?
He's ass, but unfortunately, yes. But
Video is over. If Lil Yachty is hip hop, Playboy Cardi
if he had his own
and
genre,
Lil Uzi are hip hop.
He'd be God.
If he had his own genre,
hey, man.
If he was in the genre with the rest of them, he would be the worst rapper.
He's the worst rapper now. He's the worst rapper now. He's the worst rapper now.
There are traditional rappers that are worse than Yachty. Plenty of them. You don't have a light in your room?
I actually gotta get one. Actually, I actually don't have a light in my room. I actually don't. I come in here and go to sleep. I ain't even got my TV up. I have a whole fucking 65. I haven't even put it up. I just come here and go to sleep.
I just wish I was there for the whole conversation yesterday because I just, like, hip-hop is dying, whether you want to admit it or not. If you take the life and the fun out of the genre and you go and move it somewhere else, everyone is going to flock to where the fun is and be over there. And they're going to thrive, and the genre that you claim to care so much about is going to really just be done.
But what about the fact that they're thriving now? Well, they were thriving now, and now look at where the game is now.
They were thriving. I mean, none of them have dropped. Cardi dropped last year. His album did extremely well. It was the biggest hip hop album of last year. But now, since you want to say, let's put him in another genre, take him out. What's the biggest hip hop album of 2025?
Clips.
What is even notable about that? That album came and went. Sure, the fans of Clips stuck around and they played it, they still play it. But as far as a mainstream level for hip hop to be on the forefront, if you take out music, there is nothing. Because that Clips album is not doing it for the main genre, for the entirety of a genre. Cardi literally put hip hop on his back from when music dropped, the lead up to music to when it dropped, the tour, everything. Jack Boys 2 dropped last year, came and went. That shit barely came. Music was there and it was heavy. Like, if you take that album out, bro, it looks really bad for the genre. And you're laughing, but you know I'm right.
All right. I give you that. It was the biggest album last year. It was. Might have been the best.
It definitely was the best hip hop album of last year. For sure.
It was the best album. It was the best album.
I mean, what is better, Tyler? Tyler, the Creator? Did that even drop last year?
It's the sausage. It's the sausage. That's how he rap.
But you know what's crazy? Tyler also has a different sort of rap. And it's not necessarily rage, but you're not trying to move him out of the hip hop box. You're only trying to do it to the people who just don't make traditional rap. If they're succeeding in this genre...
Yeah, because Tyler does make sure. Yes, it's a little bit biased. It is. It's disgusting.
Does he make traditional rap? The closest
He
thing he
does for the
made
most
to a
part.
traditional rap album was "Call Me If You Get Lost," and that was. I'm not gonna say it's mainly because DJ Drama's like presence on it, but that definitely helped. Igor is not a rap album, and I'm pretty sure it won Rap Album of the Year at the Grammys. That album is not a rap album.
He makes traditional rap. He makes traditional rap most of the time.
Nah, bro. What he came into the game with doing, that was not traditional rap. Wolf, it was always alternative.
Hold on, I'm still here.
Like, really? If anything, if you were to say Cardi, Uzi, everyone that followed them are alternative rap, alternative hip hop, I'm with that. Because at first, like self-titled, Die Lit, I would just have that in regular hip hop. Every Uzi album, pretty much I still have regular hip hop. But they go in different genres and they blend it with hip hop. Like you said, what you're saying. Uzi has a lot of scrap dance songs in the same world as what you're saying, Just Wanna Rock. He could have put the album out and it probably would have been labeled a dance album, rightfully so, because if it's not fully hip hop, then it's not gonna be on that genre. But like, even on those songs, some of the songs, he's still rapping. Not Just Wanna Rock, not what you're saying, but Futsal Shuffle, he's rapping on. And all the other songs that leak, he's rapping on. They're dance songs. Now, if we want to say this is alternative hip hop, that's cool. Because just like The Weeknd, when he debuted, he was looked at as alternative R&B. Because it wasn't traditional.
Okay.
But it wasn't putting him in another box. Like, he's still doing the R&B things. He's just doing it his own way. Not following the mood. It's alternative.
Right.
So you're wrong.
Alternative rap would be a good way to say it, but it should just be labeled as that. I don't want to. I don't feel like. I don't know. I just feel like the fans, you know, being that like, it was it was frowned upon by the older rappers.
It cut out real quick. Can you repeat it?
I said being that it can't.
Yeah.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Good. All right. Being that when it came in the genre and it was scolded amongst from the older rappers, I feel like that caused more of the youth to make that type of music, because it kind of came a rebel in a sense to be what the industry doesn't want, and still make it and still have that way. I'm telling you, I feel like that's why them niggas, the young artists took it. That's why so many of them are that style of rap.
I don't think the neglect for the new generation type of music is what made people want to make that type of music. I just think they just want to make that type of music, so they made that type of music. Like,
yeah, but
like I don't.
But then even down to the fans, right?
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, do you think your average Playboi Carti fan is actively interested in the Clipse album?
We know plenty. We're literally on hip hop Twitter. Like, look at you.
I said average.
Like, you look crazy.
I don't mean Twitter. I mean average.
Is the average hip hop fan interested in a Clipse album in 2026? No. Literally, no.
Nah, bro.
Like, your logic is so flawed.
All right, so when you went to that Cardi concert, right? Remember that? And you spoke to those kids there. Did they give off the vibe that they listened to the Clipse?
Some of them.
Oh, come on. Oh, get the fuck out of here. And I can't argue that because you was there and I wasn't. So fuck you fuck that. Fuck that.
Bro.
I can't even argue that.
Oh my God.
Right. You're probably wrong. You could be lying, but you can get it off because I wasn't there.
I'm not lying. But if you go to a Future concert, do you think that the average Future fan cares about a Clips album? No. No. And you say you're average hip hop fan. Your average hip hop fan might not even be going to concerts like that.
Touche. That part.
Like,
you're not lying.
No, bro. The average hip hop fan does not care about a Clips album. But you know what they do care about? First, I gotta whip out the boat.
What?
No, I can't hit on no brakes. My life is out of control. I'm telling you, nobody's safe. They know that song. They know that song word for word.
It's out the mud. We got Mars and Chris. It's out the mud.
What is that?
You got it. You got it. You got it.
If you
got it. I can't argue it.
If you go to a club right now, between the ages of 20 and 40. One club. That's the age. The floor is 20. The ceiling is 40. That's the age range. And you play, what's the shit from the Clips album? Birds Don't Something? Birds Don't Sing?
You're not playing that. You're not playing the John Legend song. You're not playing Birds Don't Sing.
So what song are you playing?
You're gonna probably play So Be It. You probably play So Be It.
If you play So Be It and Rather Lie in the same club, I guarantee you 10% might know So Be It, but 80% is gonna know Rather Lie.
You're not playing So Be It. Why are you even playing? Clubs don't even make club music.
You see?
All right.
Is the average hip hop listener listening to the Clips? No. The new generation is hip hop, and they're doing it their own way, and that's just the way it is. What he's talking
and that
about
shit ain't working out.
How is it not working out?
It's not working out.
It's keeping the drama relevant.
Are there any new? Is it relevant right now?
Who's done it? None of them have dropped. Uzi hasn't dropped. Who has the highest charting rap song right now? Uzi.
Nobody.
Uzi has it.
Uzi. Oh, Uzi. Okay.
It's the highest charting rap song. Uzi. But he's not hip hop. Now take him out. Let's put him in his own genre. What's the highest charting rap song? Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
He's a god. He's a god in that genre, though. It's good for Uzi. It's not bad for this. It's good for him.
And it's bad for the genre that you're trying to save by putting them elsewhere.
And that means that the other rappers have to actually make good music. The fact that
they're not making good music. If they were making good music, then it would be popping off. It's Uzi and Don Toliver. It's Uzi and Don Toliver that got the highest charting hip hop song.
You can't music, right? You can, but you can't expect the look to get the same look as a nigga who's like, yeah, on a track, and you sitting there rapping your heart out, and nobody's paying you no mind. Because the nigga is
nobody's paying you no mind because you're garbage. You're garbage. That is just the truth. Nobody, because if that was the case, if people were paying the due to tension, every single one of the underground dudes would be put on the forefront, but they're not. You want to know why? Because they're garbage. They are garbage. Wow. The underground rage rappers, majority of them are garbage. The underground rappers, majority of them are garbage. That's why they're underground. They can't grow. They're not growing a fan base. That's just the facts. If you really want to get into it, the underground of the new gen is being carried by the UK. They're the ones that's actually doing that's actually growing, building a fan base, going crazy. Like,
yeah, you
like, come on, bro. Like, you just talking, man.
No, I'm not just talking. It was a good idea. Don't just discount my opinion, nigga. It was a good idea. It's a good thought.
Like, I
don't know.
I just feel like things change. Nothing stays the same forever. It's not supposed to. It's supposed to change.
No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
And if you just take them out and put them in their own genre, then there is no change in hip hop. If you take out every artist who tries to do something different, hip hop is the same boring shit forever. Forever.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
But you and Ebro and everybody else want to hate on
me with that nigga. Don't put me with that nigga, man.
You guys want to hate on the new generation.
And that's how do I hate on the new generation, Chris? How? How?
But-
Iron Music was album of the year last year. How do I hate on New Generation? How? When I'm sitting there bumping Slayer. How? When I'm fucking with 2 Glock. How? My favorite song right now, Chris, you probably don't know who this artist is. My favorite song right now is called Queen Street by a nigga named 23. You know what that is?
Yes, bro.
I love that song. Not a hater.
The
I
new
want them niggas to
generation-
flourish in their own shit. I don't want them niggas to be.
They can flourish right here because they've been doing it. They've been flourishing. They've been flourishing. And if you take them out, this genre is in the mud. It's in the mud. It's so bad. You take.
I guess, man.
Where would you put Don Toliver?
Like in a draft, I would put him. I put that nigga with the new niggas. I put that nigga with the rage and all that.
Take Don Toliver and take Uzi and put him over there. What hip hop songs are charting right now? Let's look. Cause I'm like,
FDO, bitch, I'm out, bitch, fuck the fans. Facts, that's out.
that shit probably
That's
like
doing
88.
That shit not 88. Hit the fuck out of here, nigga.
Let's see. Let's see.
Get out of here.
The highest charting rap song right now is E85, Don Toliver, at 19. Then His Father by Kanye, which just came out, by the way. So there's no guarantee that song will even be there in a week. It just came out. What you saying? 14 weeks.
Go with some light, man. What's up, camera?
Peaked at 12.
Right.
After that, it's bad. It's so bad.
It is
after that.
bad. It is bad. We was actually going over the songs, the top 10 songs right now on Billboard.
On the entire Billboard Hot 100. The only rap songs are the 2 Don Toliver songs and What You're Saying.
Uh-huh.
Everything else is from Bully, but that just came out. So it's like, and 1 Yeet song. 2 albums that just came out. There's no guarantee those songs will even have longevity to stay there in a week. Mrs. Trendsetter by Lil Baby at 95. Up there for 7
And that's
weeks.
only because of TikTok.
But you want...
Niggas been putting out ass. I think we need to do a video on the quality of the music that these niggas putting out and why it's bad and why we need to get back. Because we was going over the top 10 songs on the Billboard, and we noticed that these niggas, these pop songs are sticking to its roots. It sound like old pop. I told YB, I said, yo, bro, this shit sound like the radio back in 2010, my nigga. This shit sounds like peak pop. He was like, yeah, but it still sounds like it's been done before. Yeah, but look at what rap is doing. Nothing new, nothing good. At least go back to making actual good rap songs. Can we get a good rap song from somebody?
Nothing
What?
new.
I mean, as far now, I rephrase
The
that. Not nothing
same
new.
dude who just said to put the new
Now, I
artists
don't want to
in
say
their
nothing
own
new. I
bubble.
rephrase that. You got me.
Nothing new.
I'm
You
talking
gotta
too fast.
see. Walking
I'm talking too
contradiction.
fast.
Hypocrite. That's you.
I'm not. I'm a human. We make mistakes. Not something new, but just something. I don't know. Some real rap shit, man. Some real rap shit.
Bro.
With a good hook. Even yo, bro. They got BTS. They got the number 2 song on the Billboards. BTS, the niggas is rapping. I didn't know the niggas was rapping in English. You knew that? That the niggas was rapping in English?
I mean, sometimes the K-pop artists do a little mix.
That's crazy. And it's number 2. And there's no niggas rapping on the Billboard.
And it's
There's
new. And it's new. And it's fresh. But does that automatically mean that I should put BTS in hip-hop since they're rapping?
No,
because according to your logic,
I'm just saying
yes.
that
You guys see? You see how it's full circle?
But
According
listen,
to your
look,
logic.
look,
According to your
look.
logic.
No, but look at sonically though, right, bro? Look, there's a nigga number 2 that's rapping, right? Uzi, right? Is the biggest song, the biggest rap song, right? He's not even rapping on that shit. I don't even know what to say because you're born and I'm horn and I'm a goon and I'm norn and I'm torn.
That's not the lyrics.
But that nigga's doing that and the Asian nigga's rapping. What are we talking about? These niggas gonna start rapping, bro. Start rapping.
Uzi just did it for it's just a single, bro. He hasn't Uzi has never even done an entire project of the alternative anything. He hasn't done an entire dance album. He hasn't done an entire rock album. It literally does not exist. But by your logic, BTS should be now placed in hip hop because they're rapping.
I never said that.
Because now you're saying Uzi should be placed in another genre because of the 5 songs that he has that aren't hip hop sounding. You see what I'm saying?
Songs.
What?
There's biggest songs.
He's
not rapping.
His biggest song is EXO Tour Life. It's Diamond.
Is he rapping?
It's like melodic rap. His next biggest songs after that, Just Wanna Rock, High Roller, P's and Q's, Money Longer, Top, 7 a.m. Like, what are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying?
I guess we just have to agree to disagree.
If anybody else wants to chirp in on this conversation, please leave comments, share the video, and
yes, indeed.
Maybe we can get somebody else up here who might have a different point of view because what he's saying is wrong. What I'm saying is right. I'm ending the video.